Mark, we know Don is an optimist. He's even calling that thing on his face a moustache at the moment. Let's go to you, though, for a bit of objectivity on Manchester United. I understand the excitement given what they've done on the pitch over the last couple of months, but is this all really a mirage with regard to the big picture?
It is too early to start saying that Solskjaer has turned a corner, because I remember at the end of January they lost 2-0 at home to Burnley, and you know that was straight after the game at Liverpool where they lost in kind of abject fashion, and the fans had turned against the Glazers, the owners, and it was quite a moody time. You know, they went to Tranmere in the FA Cup, and if they'd lost at Tranmere, you know, it could have been curtains for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but they won 6-0. Bruno Fernandes came in and they won so they hadn't lost with Bruno Fernandes in the team. So Fernandes has kind of coincided with the upturn, but it's only 7 or 8 games. It's too early, and I think you talk about glass half full, half empty. Well, some fans will say that today's the 6-year anniversary since David Moyes was sacked, rather than talk about the 7-year anniversary since the title win. So there's a few ups and downs, and it depends how you look at it. But I do think that it is too early to say that Solskjaer's turned a corner. It needs a lot more than 8 or 9 games to prove that.
Mark, you're a man of the people, obviously. When you speak to United fans and you could give them one wish, one thing to change at the club, what would they demand? What would they want?
They want new owners. They want the Glazers gone, and they want new owners. But then sometimes it's better the devil you know, because at least with the Glazers, you know, they put money in. They have, you know, they've overseen a club that's won things, but they think that the owners, in tandem with Ed Woodward, the chief exec, haven't done the right things. But, you know, maybe we're seeing signs of promise, that are light at the end of the tunnel. So perhaps that Ed Woodward might have got it right in the end. But that is the one thing that United fans will always say is the Glazers, for many reasons. But rather than on the pitch, it's off the pitch.
Finally, Don, we had Danny Higginbottom on, obviously a staunch Manchester United fan, said, look, there are only 2 or 3 proper signings away from being title contenders next season. Where do you stand on that?
I'm not sure it's 2 or 3. I think it's a lot more than that. I think 2 or 3 to probably try and cement Manchester United back into a Champions League spot, trying to get closer to Liverpool and Man City, in my opinion, is a very tough ask, and the United fans are going to have to be patient. And they're going to have to be patient in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He might not be the man that takes Man United back to a title. He might not lift the major honours under Manchester United, but what he's doing, he's building a very young squad, a hungry squad that can get them very, very close. Suggest, in my opinion, that 2 or 3 is the number to get them to a title. I think they're way off, because, as I said, Liverpool will be spending big money when they return in the summer. So will Pep Guardiola's Man City. So they are already streets ahead of where Man U are. But in my opinion, I think they're going in the right direction.
Thank you very much, James. Just a reminder, Mark did a deep dive on where it's gone wrong for Manchester United over the last few years. This was published a few months ago. Still a lot of the points very relevant. You can check out that article over on the website.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.